Live deep in the heart of West Texas, it's the James Hendrick Show, coming to you from the Hendrick Center for Advanced Conservative Federalism. No diplomas, no examinations, just pure learning. Hey guys, I have decided to come back with the weekend edition. 3 articles, one in the Federalist and one in the American Thinker. The one in the Federalist is intriguing. The thing is, I really feel like that particular magazine or paper is lacking in substances, because I would have liked to have known more about this situation. And unfortunately, I clicked on the article, and it led to a bunch of commercialized stuff. And I tell you this much. There's just as much reactionaries on the left as there is on the right as there is on the left. And so, if you're going to report a story, get down to the brass tacks, make it more available to the people, and report the truth. Because I'll tell you something, we can't hide this thing about Hunter Biden's laptop. That NPR reporter who's, scathing her own newsroom for saying that the story's a waste of time. It's no waste of time. Now, I've heard all the little angles about this, really, and there's some things I will not report on the air. Other than the fact that there was some obvious emails and files that contributed to influence peddling. Okay? Because, you see, I'm trying to keep my show also for sensitive ears. You know what I mean? For sensitive ears. Now, me, I'm a little bit seasoned. I got a little warped edges around me and everything, so I can put up with it. But I have to be fair to those, they have tender hearts and tender spirits. And such ways as myself, too, but I'm a little rough around the edges. You know what I mean? Growing up in the rough and tumble oil field environment like I have. But I will say this. Life has its wonderful benefits. And we're talking about, this particular episode, we're talking about a conservative comeback. Now, there's another article in the American Thinker saying why the classroom activists don't give up. Well, I'll tell you why. Activists, especially on the left, they're reactionary. Okay, this gender thing. I'm glad that some governors in some states, plain truth here, so say enough. You're not indoctrinating our kids that way. Take it on your own time. So there you go. I'm glad some governors are actually having the guts and the moxie to actually just be out there and actually give a rip about what happens to our kids. And so, with that, I think there should be a conservative revolution with governors all over the country that are conservative saying, heck, these teachers' unions and everything, we're going to do school choice. The only way I would say I'd be against that is, how can I be against school choice? Is unless they brought back, religious principles and everything. But the agenda of our education system is so radical and liberal. I really don't think our kids are really learning too much. I mean, they got a wonderful accelerated curriculum in my area. But to toss in, gender dysphoria into the minds of young kids, come on. Knock it off. Seriously. Now, there was another story, if I remember correctly. Oh, yes, Biden is wanting to renegotiate deals with student debt. He has forwarded the payment pause from May 1st to August 1st. Now, what I'm going to say is probably going to get me in trouble with some conservatives, but probably get me some trouble with some liberals as well. Either way, I'm going to make some people angry. Here's my policy about student loan debt. If you're able to pay it, pay it. If for some reason you got yourself in a situation where you can't, there should be some exemptions where you can get it forgiven or significantly lessened. I mean, I blame the idea of Lyndon Johnson and the Congress back in 1965 adding student loans as an option. I don't think it should be an option. It's a huge problem. And so that's the thing. Because of all this stuff, because of, the news not wanting to report too much about the Hunter Biden laptop, and because of, our classrooms going awry, and Biden with this thing I'm a moderate when it comes to student loan debt, because I'm in debt. I'm in debt up to my eyeballs on student loans. So I'm a moderate. That's why they call me a conservative federalist, because some of my views are slightly more moderate. Not so much, but on the social issues, they're ultra conservative, whether you like it or not. Now, I hope you enjoy listening to the James Hendricks Show. If you like what you hear, please subscribe, become a part of receiving most daily updates. It's Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, take care and become proactively informed. See you Monday.